My name is Dr. Shubham Malhotra. I recently cleared my FMGE exam. So today's video is to tell you how I studied for the past 6 to 8 months and what I used to do in order to get my concepts right. So let's start. So guys, as I was in MIST Institute, I thoroughly followed their plan, and you can see the plan on the right side of your screen. So I followed everything. I didn't skip anything. But this thing applies to you. For example, if you are using prep ladder or marrow, try to stick to your plan, okay? But the main thing that I used to do 50 to 100 questions from FMG solutions book every night. Okay guys, every night. And what I used to do was, for example, if I have studied pathology and if I have studied some topic from that, or so I used to do the questions from that topic the same day, because as the concept was very fresh in my mind, so I used to do it, and I get to know, okay, I have understood this concept or not, because the amount of, for example, if I did 50 questions, in that if I marked 45 right, that means I'm on the track, I understood the topic. But if, for example, if you are just getting 20 marks out of it, that means you have to revise the topic again and see why you have scored less and what was a factor that made you score less. So that is the thing first. And also what I used to do was, I used to watch Prep Ladder previous year questions videos in which they have elaborated, like in which they have previous year recalls. So why I was watching it? Because it gives you an idea on how to solve the clinical questions. Although I have watched all 19 subjects previous IQs recalls from Prep Ladder on YouTube, but if you have less time and if you don't want to do at least the 4 major subjects, that is medicine, surgery, gynecology and PSM. Because when you will see Dr. Marva or some other, like for example Dr. Marva and I think Dr. Pritesh, and in PSM Vivek Jain, get to know how to solve the tough questions, that is the thing. So what I used to do was, in the morning 1 hour I used to watch these PYQs from Prep Ladder, and I used to train my brain, okay, how do I approach the clinical questions, and then I used to study according to my MIST timetable. For example, if I have studied pathology, and then I used to do FMG solutions book 50 to 100 questions of pathology. So that was my strategy. And I have made up a point, like I have to do at least 3 to 5 revisions. And guys, what is the meaning of 3 to 5 revisions? Some people, and also I also had this notion 3 to 5, like line by line and whole book. It doesn't mean that. It means when we are doing our first reading, the highlighted points that we marked, that are the most important points. Yes. So in the end revision or in the second last, like for example, if you are doing 4 revisions, so in the third and fourth revision you can watch just highlighted points. And in the last 15 days, okay guys, in the last 15 days before the exam, try to do the PYQs again, but those who have encircled it, when you are doing your PYQs for the first time, try to encircle the ones which you have marked wrong and try to do it in the last 15 days. Trust me guys, this will give you the confidence to go in the exam and you will score great. So in the end, what I want to say is, first, in the first 1 hour when you wake up, try to do the PYQs, at least the 4 major subjects from Prep Ladder, and then whatever timetable you are following, any app, try to do that, but don't try to skip the to the questions. Okay, you have to do the questions for 1 or 2 hours at night every day. Okay guys, if you have less time, you can skip radiology and ortho. The reason is, the radiology questions you can you can do it in other subjects. For example, anatomy teacher will teach you the anatomy thing, a surgery teacher will teach you the surgery thing, so you don't have to study radiology as an individual subject. if you have less time. And also you can skip ortho, just try to watch the tumors, because this time also in my exam, in J exam, the question was from the tumor. So don't skip tumors from ortho, otherwise you can skip ortho if you have less time. So that's it guys. Thank you guys.